Okay. So I'm giving like this. Okay, so I'm trying to do a field update after 3 hours and do save, and I have a one is a task creation immediately and one is a field update after 3 hours and do done. Okay, now the thing is we have activated, then only everything will work. I'm activating it. Activate button is over here and click OK. So okay, because I have a time-based action, it is asking who will be your default user. My default user is again same person and do a save. Fine. Now I'm good. Workflow rule is active now. Let's create new account. Okay, new account. I would say I'm saying it as a Walmart Global. I'm giving as a hot and doing a save. So what is the immediate one? Immediate one to create a task. So see here, already task is created. It's saying hot account created, due date plus 2 days or 3 days, and then not started, priority normal. Everything you see here, whatever we gave there, all of them are coming here. Now the next one is it will update my description after 3 hours. So what I said, we can see in a time-based workflow actions. I'm going here. You need to go to setup and search for a time-based workflow actions here. The time-based workflow, you can just do a search and you can check all of them. If you're not mentioning any filters over here, if you have anything, you can just filter with the name or workflow name or object name, anything you can give and such, you can get the record. So it's a Walmart Global, object is account, workflow relays this one, scheduled is at this time and scheduled for this time and created on 7:13 plus 3, that is a 10:13. It's going to fire. Okay, this is how you can check all the queued ones. So you can select here, and if you don't want, you can delete it. Okay, this is a time-based actions. Okay, now we can have any number of not any number, we can have any workflows. We can create multiple workflows. We can create on a same object, but there is a limit on how many workflows we can create an object. For example, is the account, and if you go to our limits here, you can see what are the active workflow roles you can create is a 50 here. It will change from a edition to edition. This is the developer edition, and if you go to enterprise or an unlimited edition, you will be having a sub different number. It could be 100, I guess. Okay, so that is on a workflow rules. Let's move on to a process builder. Okay, in process builder, what are the entry criteria? There we have a more criteria. So one is when platform event fire is one. Call from another process builder. Record changes. So again in the record changes, we have creator, editor. Okay, so workflow rules only can trigger on a record changes, either created, edited only. But process builders, we can have other ways of firing it. That is, whenever the platform events are fired, whenever another process builder calls, or whenever um, okay. Another process builder also we can call a process builder. Whenever the record changes also, we can fire a process builder. There are the different ways of creating a process builder. After that, criteria. So in a workflow rules, we can give only one criteria, that will be filter evaluation or a formula evaluation. But in a process builder, we can give a multiple criteria. That is, first we'll give one criteria. Again, that will be also like either filter or a formula criteria. Any one of them we can give. We have two options. If it is true, what would happen? If it is false, then what should happen? If it's a true, if you can have actions you can do. If it's a false, you can have other set of actions, or you can add one more condition, kind of a if else, nested if else. So if something is true, go with it. Else, if something else, then do something else. It's kind of a chained or a nested if kind of thing in a process builder. We can add multiple conditions similar to nested if or a switch case. Okay, and coming to actions, we have a lot more actions here. Here also we have a immediate and time-based actions. And here we have a big list that we can perform in a process builder. Field update is there. We can do a field update. We can do a field update. And the second one, we can create new record. It could be any record, not only a task. It could be any record, any object you can create. Field update, create new record, email alert, and field update. What else we have? Submit record for approval, and then we have what we have. Mm, 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 mm. Charter post, and a custom notification we can do. We can do call Apex. We can do or call another Process builder also you can do. These are all different type of actions. Let's see if we have any other also. We go here. The first thing is how to create a process builder. First step. Okay, so here validation rules are not bypassed. So nothing to discuss much about validation rules. It is works as normal as a field updates. Whenever you do field update or anything in a process builder, all validation rules will be applied to them. Okay, how to create a process builder? Setup and search for a process builder. Here you can see process builder. Process builders. Okay, here you have some theory about it. Okay, I'm just clicking on a new one. It's asking again, you want to create a flow builder or a process builder because Salesforce is promoting a flow builder only, not a workflows or process builder. Why? So let's continue with the process builder only for now. So process builder, what's your process builder name? I would say account process builder. Okay. Here, next is description. If you want to give some description about this builder, you can give. And when the process starts, when is when a record is changes or a platform event message is received or it's invoked by other process builder. So in actions list, you might have seen a call other process builder. So if you have a process builder that is created, which is start when invoked by another process builder, only allowed to call from a process builder. Okay, so that's why if you want to create something like this process builder name will show up in that list. Okay, for now I'm creating a record changes and do a save. Okay, now we need to select the object first. You can see here, add object. Here I'm going to select whatever the object I want to create. You can select the object and have two options, either record is created or record created or edited. Okay, you might have a question like we in workflow rule we have a three. When the subsequent criteria is met, then only I wanted to do it. Okay, that will be having on a criteria level, not here. Okay, so here it's called a recursion. Allow process to evaluate multiple times a single say operation or not. In workflow rule also we have this option that is whenever you're having a field update. So I'm going to the workflow rule. In the workflow rule, wherever you have a field update, that means this one. In this field update, you have option called a is called a option called a reevaluate the workflow rules after a field change. So if you check this box, then what will happen is after this field update also, system will fire if there any workflow rules are there, it will try to fire those. If you don't want them to fire on this field update, why? Because this field update will not trigger any workflow rules. It doesn't make any sense to calculate all the workflow rules. Then you can uncheck this one. If you think your field update is going to impact other workflow rules, then you want to reevaluate, then it makes sense to check this box. Similarly, on the process builder also, allow process to reevaluate the record multiple times in a single say operation or not. If you check this box, it will update every time it's created. When it's created, it doesn't make like it will not call multiple times, but when you select the second option only, this recursive will be applicable. Okay, so select only one and do not check this box for now and save. Here, add criteria. So here we can add a criteria here. So the conditions are met. We have the condition here. You can pick the field, operator, string, values. You can give. You can add more fields like this, and you can add. And if think it's all are AND operators, OR operators, or a logical operator, you can give like I have a 4 conditions here, like 1 and 2 and 3 or 4. Similarly, we can apply this kind of filters. Here you can see examples. Okay, and you can give these conditions. So let's say I wanted to see my criteria for the account is if SLA is gold, for example, I would say gold SLA. Okay, conditions are met. What condition I'm going to give is SLA. SLA, choose if it is a gold, and I don't need other options. If SLA is gold and all conditions are met. Okay, this is my condition. On gold SLA, what is action I would like to do? SLA expiration date. I want to update the SLA expiration date. Okay. Here I'm going to choose action. Here Apex, create a record, email alert. Okay, flow also I can call. I'm just updating this one. Okay, if I'm missing anything. Call flows. Sorry. You can do a call flows, post charter, processes, quick actions, quick actions. All we can do on a process builder. Okay. Now here let's try with the field update where we have update. Here it may not be field update, it would say update records. So in the update records also it's more flexible than a workflow. In workflow field update, what we can do, we can update only one field at a time. That too on the same record only we can update or a master record. But here in process builder, we can update the same record. We can update the master record. We can update the lookup parent record. We can update the child records. But we can do updates on a related records, not whichever record we want, but only related records, either parent or a child records. We can update using a process builder. Okay, here I'm trying to update SLA date, SLA expiration date on account. Here, then record type, which record you would like to update. Same record or related record. If it is same record, you can update this one. If it's a related record, you have to pick what is this record is. The record ID, these are all lookup fields and child, everything. The big list is there. The childs to the account or the parents to the account. All of them you can see here. But here I would like to see on the same record. I would like to update here and let's choose the option. And here what I would like to update here, SLA expiration date, and here date, you can either directly input the date and all. Okay, but I would like to give it as a formula, and in the formula builder, I would say here the formula date should be um, today plus 5 days. Okay, because I know the formula I just rightly wrote here, or if you want here, if you have a field, you can choose the fields from here. Have a big list of fields, whichever field you want, you can select those fields for a function. So we have date and time functions. In that, I would like to give a today and choose. This is how it today look like. Okay, and operator, I'd like to use plus, and here I would like to add 5. That is what actually I wrote here already. Okay, similarly, there are a lot more functions, features are available here. We can use any of them. It is also mostly what we have in a formula. All of them will be available here, and there will be more advanced formulas also available, like regex, each change, link to, everything is available over here. So we can use any of them. Okay, so once it is done, then use this formula. So it's good now with formula, and then you save here, then only it will be saved. Okay, okay. So what we're doing on account, we're creating only when the record is created, or like I would say created, or only created, I'm saying. And then the condition is saying the SLA is gold, then trying to update the SLA expiration date is today plus 5 days. Now, if you want to have other conditions, if it is true, then it will do this update. If it is not gold, then what? If SLA is silver or platinum, choose it is a silver, then what need to be done? All makes the conditions. It is a silver SLA. If silver SLA, silver SLA, I'm trying to update silver SLA expiration date. Select the record is on the same record, which account record that start your process, same record, no criteria is required. So here I missed one point here is, again, you have one condition checked here. Again, if you want to do it on the records, or again, you want to check one more condition. Okay, here I would like to check condition is update record, that means conditions are, let me give here, that is a SLA is, again we can give a silver, and then if SLA date, SLA expiration date is greater than or equal to, I would say, formula, that is today. Okay, if no, if expiration date is less than, if expiration date is less than today, then only I would like to apply. Okay, if expiration date is less than today, then only these conditions are met. Then I'm trying to update here. Set new field values or records you want to update. I want to update the SLA expiration date to the formula field that says uh, today plus 10 days. Okay, for silver, I'm going to give expiration date or SL expiration date is today plus 10 days. Okay, so I'm good with this one and save. So if you observe here, I added multiple conditions and I can keep on adding here. Add criteria, add any number of criteria I can add. The advantage of here is if you go with the workflow rules for each criteria, we have to give a each workflow rule and we have a cap of 50 workflow rules only you can create. But if you have a process builder, even if you have a cap, but with a single workflow rule, you can create multiple scenarios covered here. And you have a more flexibility and you can perform more actions. And for example, in gold SLA only, if I have a hot, warm, cold lines, for hot I have one, cold I have one kind of thing, or something like here you don't want to stop. Here you want to evaluate the next one because you want to perform this action and along with that you want to perform the second one also. Then what you can do was after doing this update, you can choose here instead of stopping, evaluate the next one. So what will happen after this rule is getting evaluated, it will go to this next criteria. It will not stop here. Okay, similarly, you can choose everywhere whether stop the criteria or evaluate the next one. That is the advantage of a process builder, and this is how you can build. And here, time-based actions also you can set. Here you can set schedule, similar to a workflow rule. Here you can pick from now or from certain date. What are the date fields that are available on account? You can set, or you can just take from days or hours from now. If 2 days from now, you can do save and you can set the actions that you want to perform after 2 days from now. And here you can do actions, immediate actions, scheduled actions 2 days from now. And here, when I'm saying from now, this means that whenever this criteria happen from that time to a 2 days. Okay, not from always today like August 3rd or 2nd. Not like that. So whenever the record comes here and evaluate the criteria, from that point, it will check for 2 days, wait for 2 days and do the action similar to workflow action and similar to workflow, the same place only. The process builder time-based actions also we do check at the same place. And here, if you have any actions after 2 days, you will be having same list of actions you can do. You can do charter poster, gold account post after 2 days. Okay, select the user or charter group or this record. On the same record, I would like to post, and this is a charter post from process builder after 2 days from hot account created. Okay, and if you want to add merge fields, you can do that is suppose account name. You can use, see here, this is your account name. I would like to use hot account and I would say here this one and I would like to make it as a bold. Okay, no, I don't have options. It's okay. Existing topic. If you have anything, you can add topics. That's it. Okay, this is how I have a charter post and do save. So what I built so far on account, only when record is created, and SLA is a gold, then I'm updating a date, expiration date here, and on the same time, from the 2 days from that time, I'm doing a charter post and doing it. And here you have to activate and confirm. And here I would like to tell you one more thing. This workflow rule, okay? In workflow rule, if I want to add one more workflow action, I can edit and I can add one more action saying email alert. I would say on hot account creator. Okay, unique name, email template. You can pick any of the existing templates, or if you want, you can create any of the new template also. Okay, I'm just picking some email and to whom it has to send. Either you can select from users, or you can select from email fields, or you can select who created it, or you can select from a case owner, case team, email field, public groups, anything you can select as a recipient. So for now, I would like to select whoever is the owner, they want to receive this email. Okay, account owner I'm giving. On addition to the Salesforce users, you can give any outsider emails also, so that this email will send to them. Okay, anybody want to get this emails, I can send for them. Who want the email? I'm keeping everyone here. Okay, okay, I have all these emails there. Currently some user email address, save. Okay, see, done. So what happened? On active workflow rule, I was able to add one more action here. But if you look at a process builder, okay, I already activated this one. So if I try to add one more criteria, I cannot add. I cannot add actions. I cannot do nothing I can do here. Everything is disabled. Then how I can make changes to this one? If you want to make changes, first thing was you have to clone and you have to save as a version of the current process and save, and then only you can make changes here. If you want to add one more action, you can do and save, and then you will be able to activate it. Okay, so I'm going to see view all process. Here I have this process. Here you can see all the versions, which is active, which is inactive. You can check anything. If you have a process builder, you can have any number of versions. Out of those versions, only one version can be active. If you activate this version, automatically the previous version will get inactive. So at any point of time, only one version can be active, and you cannot modify the active flow or inactive flow. If it's already, once it is activated, you cannot make any changes. You have to clone it to a new and make changes, and then only you can activate. Once it is activated, it will be locked. And if you want to make changes, you have to clone it and create a new versions, and you can create changes. The advantage of it is you will be having at any point of time, if you want to switch back to your old criteria or old flow, then you can go to the old one and just activate it. That's it. But whereas in workflow, whatever changes you do, the old changes you will lost. You don't have any version controlling for a workflows. But whereas in process builders, you have that controllable, and you can do multiple actions on a process builder. Okay, so far any questions we have? Are we good? Not good? Bad? Hello?
No doubts, but how many actions we can do, the limit?
There's no limit. We can do any number of actions.
Okay, okay.
Okay, are we good?